CIC or CCS, which credential is better and which one should you choose and why? Well, it depends. The first question is what type of coding you would like to do. Inpatient facility, outpatient facility, or both. The CIC only tests and credentials for inpatient coding concepts and ICD-10-CM and PCS coding. But the CCS needs ICD-10-CM, PCS, and CPT codes because it is a combined facility coding credential. With this, you can do both inpatient and outpatient coding as well. Technically, the CCS is the sum of the inpatient and outpatient coding credentials from AAPC. If you already hold the COC, you are halfway there to earn the CCS, and if you already hold the CCS, you should be able to pass the CIC and the COC without problem. But what if you don't yet hold any facility coding credentials? Which one is harder then? The CIC. Hands down, it is awful. I hated it. Although it only tests for half of what you need to know for the CCS because it only asks about inpatient coding concepts, I think it was way harder than the CCS. And sure, it is subjective, but the CCS is unicorns and rainbows compared to the CIC. Wanna know why? 4 words. Fill in the blank. At the end of the CIC, there are 7 patient cases to code, all fill in the blank. There are pages and pages of documentation to review, and then you have to assign the principal diagnosis, a million secondary diagnoses, and a couple PCS codes. And of course, we have to do the same on the CCS as well, but there we have multiple choice options. It's not the typical multiple choice you think of. You can see my full-length video on the CCS separately, but still we have some kind of answer choices, what makes it a bit more palatable. Thankfully, these tests cover more than just straight coding. Here are the additional topics you have to get ready for. It's a related topic, but there is a huge emphasis on sequencing ICD-10-CM and PCS codes. Don't forget that in inpatient coding, you have to choose not just the principal diagnosis, but the principal procedure as well. For further details on sequencing, please see my other videos on the channel. Medical terminology, anatomy, and pharmacology. There aren't many questions on this topic, but they should be easy points to get. Please know where the related references can be found in your book and have some notes on drug classes and the most often used drugs for different conditions. Next, CDI concepts and documentation requirements in general. This topic covers a broad range of questions on the query process, documentation standards, signature requirements, health record discrepancies, and timeliness issues, just to mention a few. Legal and compliance. This part covers HIPAA, REC, and other payer audits, hospital-acquired conditions, patient safety indicators, the OIG work plan, and many more. While the 2 credentials break some topics into different domains and put them under different chapters, the overlap is there. They are asking for mainly the same thing. Further topics to know are the inpatient payment methodologies. These are AP DRGs, MS DRGs, APR DRGs, and MS LTC DRGs. DRGs are a huge topic, and the way they are assigned and how coding is intertwined in their assignment might show up on your exam in many forms. You might be asked to assign a DRG based on data given to you, or just ask what influences DRG assignment in general. I have countless helpful videos on this topic. Please see my channel after this video. Besides DRGs, both exams will cover APCs or ambulatory payment classifications, that is part of the outpatient payment systems topic. This is heavier on the CCS because, as already mentioned, that one is testing for both outpatient and inpatient coding. But the CIC also has 3 questions related to outpatient payments. Know your status indicators, what they mean, and why they exist. There might also be some basic calculations, so if you come across any equation in your course, take a note of that. Finally, both exams require you to understand the requirements of and be able to read a UB04 claim form, also known as the CMS 1450. Here you will need to know the form locators, the different fields for data, and what goes where, revenue codes, type of bill, condition codes, etc. And if so far both credentials sound equally great, you might want to consider some other minor factors. Both exams are 4 hours long. The CIC has 40 multiple choice questions and 7 fill-in-the-blank inpatient cases to code. The CCS has 115 to 140 questions altogether, divided into 2 sections, multiple choice and case coding. What is interesting on the CCS is that some questions are decoys They are not graded, but we never know which ones those are. Both exams can be taken in person, and the CIC is also available online from your home. Okay, and the last two considerations before we decide whether to go for the CIC or the CCS. If you are already a member of either AHIMA or AAPC, you might want to go with the credential belonging to your current organization, what will help you save on yearly dues and recertification fees. And speaking of money, please look at job opportunities in your area or remotely at your career level before deciding. In general, the CCS is more sought after as that one is an older, better known credential, but you never know, maybe in your area the CIC will help you more. Both credentials are tough and expensive to earn and upkeep. Please set yourself up for success and make sure that you are going for the one that will give you the most opportunity in the immediate future. I hope this comparison helped, but if you are still not sure, check out another video on a different credential here. See you there.